Yeah, what it do, KyngTalk Nation? It's your boy Ron. I got from Bitches with Stitches, Miss BB LaRue.
In the building. One more time,
And
bitches.
from My City Radio, Miss DJ the Goddess.
What's up?
You got the thickies on again.
Right.
Yeah.
The thickies.
The
Twin.
thickies.
I want to give a shout out to our sponsors over there. Over there at Show Off Cuts, 533 McDuff Avenue South, Jacksonville, Florida. He's also the owner of Predator Clothing, Lee Ray Beauty Products, and McFly Men's Products. Man, y'all make sure y'all get over there and get some of that. I use it. I didn't get a chance to get over there and get a cut yesterday because I did an 11-hour stream on YouTube, like one of them white boys. I was wilding on hardwood. I was wilding yesterday. I ain't get nothing done yesterday. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all get over there and get that. Shout out to My City Radio. That's what we on right now. Thank you, TikTok. We have officially been unbanned. We are on a 14-day contract. They told me, nigga, if you can, damn, I said. They told me if you could do good for 14 days, we'll let you back.
So what does that mean? Because, okay, so I don't have a TikTok. I need to start one, okay, and clearly. But even though I'm still waiting on what happens with the good, but that's me. What does that mean, like, do good? So what can't you, like, do, like, not have Tank on the show? Like, what are we talking about?
We have to,
Love you, Tank.
I guess, filter Tank.
Yeah.
We can't have him talking about rapé.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. And is happy people too off limits as well?
Yeah, oh yeah, you can't fuck with them.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's the happy people.
We call them 49ers.
Happy people.
49ers.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't think of
Yes.
another word, but happy people.
We call them 49ers.
I mean, I love happy people, so I love they don't
No, I got no
they don't bother
problem.
me, you know.
I got no problem with happy people.
So those things that he was saying about the happy people, maybe some religious shit.
But
and
what
then
he said, I don't think was about the happy people though. He said something about baby. He was talking about young looking female private parts.
Oh, yeah.
no,
And he called it baby that word. And I think
no, you can't do
Yeah.
that. You
and
can't
I
do
think
that.
they flagged that part.
Yeah,
or whatever.
because there's some real shit on TikTok. You know,
I be saying some wild shit on TikTok, and I be like, how the fuck? But
Right.
they fucking with us though. They I don't.
because once y'all hit those out, I think that with the algorithms, once they flag y'all for some stuff, they gonna just keep monitoring you. That's what all these social media
Monetization.
I don't know, but we here, we back.
But we back. So
and
in
we
other
on
words,
YouTube still.
so in other words, you need to do 2 to 3 shows without Tank, and then you should be fine.
Nah,
No, he just.
I gotta have him back.
We
I know
just
you gotta
can't
have it back.
He just can't drink too much.
So
Even
no,
if
because when
they-
you say 14 days, though, technically you don't do a show every day. So after this show, then you got another week. So that's 7 days. So technically, you just need 3 shows, and then you're good.
at the end of the day,
this is one of 3.
At the end of the day, fuck them.
But yeah,
I really
Yeah.
feel if I just
Yeah.
want to be real, I fuck them.
oh yeah, because it's so many out there. Like yeah,
It is what it is. I mean, I fought with them. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I like the exposure and all, but
but just look at it this way. Like I said the last time I was here, y'all gotta follow the government, follow the politics, because they trying to fuck with it still. So I mean, you can build up everything on TikTok, but if they follow through with what they're trying to do, then y'all gonna start not y'all, but people who built their following on TikTok, which they're trying to protest that now and even sue, built their following on TikTok. They're gonna have to transition. They're gonna have to pivot to something else.
and see, it's crazy. Our following is more YouTube based.
Right. So technically, like you said, fuck them.
Yeah, like fuck 'em. Like, fuck 'em. And then when I really get into it, and we start like having this exclusive shit on the websites and shit like
Right.
that, it's gonna be fuck everybody.
Absolutely, because I mean, if you look at it, all these things is to reach people that you wouldn't normally reach in your everyday. So once you got those people there, and let's say one of the platforms says fuck y'all, we're not gonna fuck with y'all no more. They're gonna try to find where y'all are at to follow y'all elsewhere. So all you need is just pretty much them to get you to the people, and then you got it from there. That's how it works.
Long as the streets fuck with me, you gonna be all right. Cause
Hey.
long as the streets fuck with you, you can go all the way uphill. And if you fall, they gonna catch you. And when I say the streets, I mean the average viewer, the average fan.
No, No.
That's who gonna catch you if you fall.
I don't think that. I don't believe that all the way, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not gonna say a who. I'm just gonna say like in a general, just kind of looking at like different things that have transpired. That's not all the way the case. They're going to fuck with what's the now, what's the happening. They're not gonna. No. Listen.
So you talking about fanboys? I'm talking about hardcore.
No, I'm not talking about
fans.
fanboys.
No, I'm talking about hardcore fans.
I understand hardcore fans, but at the end of the day, there's still some level of influence from elsewhere and the trends and the masses. And no matter who it is, whether it's the streets, whether it's the blue collar, whether it's something, a lot of people, are sheep and tend to still follow the masses.
What the fuck you talking about, Brittany? I ain't want to say, Brittany, what the fuck you talking about?
No, but I'm dead ass serious.
No, I'm talking, okay, so boom. When they come to like a rapper like Starlito, I will be what you call a hardcore fan of him. So no matter how high he goes,
right?
No matter how much the influencers jump on him that like him just because he's way up there.
Right.
Once they don't like him no more,
right. So okay.
I'm gonna still like him.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. And I understand what you're saying. So of the many street dudes that are like you.
No.
Listen. When I say street, of the many people in the streets that have your mentality, right? Of those, at least 60% of those people will switch over.
What the fuck, Brittany?
Because
regular people.
I'm talking about regular people.
No, not street people.
I'm coming from a place of sociology and dealing with human behavior.
I'm coming from what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm coming from a place of it don't matter what you're talking about in their environment. At the end of the day, human behavior is human behavior. Sociology. Sir, people run in packs. That is point blank period. People run in packs. No matter where your environment comes from and who you're surrounded by, who's your
favorite R&B artist?
I don't have one.
Who's your favorite any kind of musician?
I can't really answer that question because I listen to an amalgamation
so
of shit.
So then you can't answer the question.
I can't answer because, okay, I'm a Beyonce fan. Cool. Let's go with that.
You're a Beyonce fan.
Let's go there.
Are you like a beehive?
Are you a beehive?
I'm on like the
no,
I guard the door.
I ain't talking about.
She said I
guard the door. About that. I'm talking about who do you like? Like who do you?
But that's the thing. I've never seen myself as a fan. I'm not a fan of anything. I'm a connoisseur of things. I like things, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my God. I support them in their artistry, but as a person, if you're being a person, if you do some fucked up shit as a person, I'm gonna be like, hey, that's fucked up.
Brittany, who do you listen to? Who is your favorite musician?
I don't have something that's on rotation.
So since you saying that,
no, that doesn't negate anything that I'm saying
Brittany,
because I don't have.
Me. I didn't even get my whole thing out. I was gonna say, Brittany.
Go ahead.
That's wild.
That's wild.
You notice how he call me by Brittany when he getting annoyed.
No,
He'll call me Bibi LaRue when I'm his favorite. But right now I'm Brittany.
I'm not getting annoyed. It's just that I was just saying the average fan that really likes someone is gonna follow them. You know what a fad is?
That's not true.
So when let's just say
that's not true.
Old Town Road came out, a lot of people like that song. They're not gonna follow Nas X in his career.
But it's a lot of people that follow Nas X in their career.
So in news this week,
I was waiting for that. I just saw it.
You know, we can always end this with we can agree to disagree. Is that okay?
No, because you didn't even hear what I'm trying to say.
I heard
Brittany.
what you had to say, but what you're saying, because you're hearing me, but you're not absorbing what I'm saying because you keep saying I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm not a fan of street person. That has nothing to do with the information that I'm saying. I'm regular people, street people, whatever. You see it too many times. It happens.
But that's not. I'm not talking about.
So you are contradicting. You're contradicting yourself then.
How?
Let's agree to disagree then. Let's agree to disagree. You knew what you was getting when you got me on this show. What we doing?
Because Brittany, just because you talk a lot don't mean you right.
I have nothing to do with that.
All I'm saying is when a person likes someone, they're gonna stick by them. They're gonna stick by that. It's hard for you to say that when you're not a fan of anyone.
No, that's not true.
But you're not a fan of anyone. You just said it.
No, that is not true. You can like somebody's art and then you can like them as a person. And at the end of the day, if they do something as a person that's fucked up,
Brittany, I'm talking
people
about
will
music.
fall off.
I'm talking about music, Brittany.
You
We've been
didn't
talking
say
about
that's
music.
not what you said, though.
I said,
that's not
who's
I'm
your
talking about the
favorite
entire
musician?
thing. Like, we're not saying so.
If I
Nobody
say
makes
who's your
fucked up
favorite
music. Like, what you
musician,
talking about?
if
What
I
you
say
talking
who's your
about?
favorite musician,
Okay,
how
for
can
instance,
you
Usher. I
not grade
love
them
Usher.
on the music?
I love Usher. Usher does have some projects, and I was like, yeah, bro, that's not your best. But I still fuck with him. Is that what you're saying?
But no matter what he do, you're gonna fuck with Usher.
As far as musically, artistry, yes, that's what we're talking about. So you didn't separate the two, though.
So
You have to be very literal with me,
other
though. You know that,
news,
right?
an Alabama man blows his head off with a firework.
Damn.
How?
He
How?
stuck.
That
he-
was one hell of a segue.
He was because that's what I feel like doing.
Oh shit.
He apparently was playing with the fireworks. He was dancing, and then he had a one of those Uncle Sam hats, the little top hats. Guess he must have stuck a firework in that bitch, blew a hole in the top of his head.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, it's stranger things have happened when
chunk
when
of his head
humans-
got blowed out.
Chunk of his head got blown up. Yeah.
Good show, good show.
Damn. Woo.
Yeah, he's out of here. What are y'all? I would think people learn their lesson with John Pierre Paul, the ex-football player who blew his fingers off that one time.
Yeah.
I would think people learn their lesson with that. But
I mean, you know, or just the series of videos, a series of warnings that are on the firework boxes that people don't read.
But you know, I'm about to say, reading is fundamental.
Or the series of, you know, news stories is out there of people fucking themselves up. Or better yet, knowing that fire is dangerous.
That's all I wanted to say.
I'm just saying, like, we
Just
learned that in
having
school.
common sense to know not to fuck with fire.
Right, like, you know, Smokey the Bear said. I mean, like,
and
what
you
talking
know the
about?
crazy part? It ain't
Yes.
even the fire.
It's the explosion.
It was the works.
It's the
The
explosion.
works. It was the works. It
It's
was
a-
the works.
Because the fire, we use fire to light cigarettes, candles,
Yeah,
barbecue
absolutely.
grills. So
It was the works.
it ain't the fire. It was the stupidity to think that you
absolutely.
could put an explosive on your head and it not cause damage.
Right. It is.
This
it
is what happens on the 4th of July. Probably was. He was
This is why we
How
don't
was
celebrate
y'all
fire.
fourth though? By the way,
my 4th was pretty good.
That's
Slept all
awesome.
day, I think.
I cooked. I came out of retirement. She cooked, made a little macaroni and cheeseness and stuff like that. I went and watched some fireworks with some friends. They lit some fireworks.
When you gonna invite me over for dinner?
I got
You be cooking.
I got to cook dinner at my house though. See, what I did was I made food and took it somewhere else.
I understand.
But when it started getting cool outside, and I started cooking more. Right now, it's too hot, and I said,
Yeah.
"Fuck that shit." But the one thing I want to say about fireworks, I love fireworks. My dude found this out. And he was like, "I thought you just do the fireworks. You like taking your son to the fireworks because for him, yeah, no, I like fireworks. I want to see fireworks. However, what I'm not willing to do is go spend my money on fireworks. Now, I'll watch other people spend their money. But to me, buying fireworks is equivalent to me taking my cash money, putting it in the middle of the street, and just lighting that bitch on fire.
Great
It
way
is.
to look at it.
It really is. So
I could say that about buying fast food.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know,
Yeah.
we all have our vices, but for me, I'm not buying fireworks. I'm not gonna light my money on fire.
Right.
I'm not finna light my money on fire. I'm not finna do that.
So
but
you're not gonna light your money, you're not gonna eat it.
No, I was just going off that crazy ass shit she said.
it's not crazy though. It's literally, if you literally look at it, I'm literally giving my hard-earned money to somebody so I can sit there and light my shit on fire and it's gone.
Well, we do that with a lot.
We do, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's my own personal thing though. Like, if you look at it, I'm literally lighting my money on fire.
I just did.
I'd rather just do other reckless shit with my money besides just lighting that bitch on fire. I want to get something back from it.
I just didn't buy none because shit. All I had to do was just look out my window.
Big facts.
I live in the hood, bro.
Right.
They was going ham outside my motherfucking window.
So, question: do y'all play the game gunshots or fireworks? Which one it is in your house?
No.
Can you identify that sound?
You're right. Yeah.
Nah. Speaking of Alabama, they just announced that they have a new baby drop-off box.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is you take the baby, you stick the baby in the box. Okay, so as soon as the door comes down, before you put the baby in, an alarm alerts the police.
Correct.
When you put the baby in, let the door up, it alerts them again. I think it alerts them one more time for some reason or whatever, but I think it says it should take them 3 to 5 minutes to get to the baby or whatever. if you don't want the baby anymore. So this
Yeah.
is a new alternative in Alabama they have besides throwing the baby in a trash can.
I mean, Florida has that too. I want to say I don't think Jacksonville has one. I'm trying to remember the closest one to Jacksonville, but it's an actual service. So to your point, when they lift it up and they put the baby in and it makes an alarm, there's somebody actually on the other side that is connected to. So I know for Florida, it's not necessarily the police department, but like, you know, that whole adoption thing or whatever, that somebody picks up that child. So it's like they're within that building space. And they've had that because they had a news story on it. I'm a big news buff. They've had that here in Florida for about 17, 18 years because they actually did a story on the girl who was one of the first baby drop-offs and where she is now. And she just graduated high school.
Oh, that's so hard.
Which is a great alternative.
What do you think?
That is some wild shit. I've never heard of nothing like that before.
Yeah, baby drop off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, so and you can do it anonymously on top of that. So it's either that or you take them to the fire station, one or two.
I like the effort, but it's a lot of things that could go wrong
Yeah,
in
I'm about to
that
say
process.
I'm just trying to picture that.
Let's just say, I'm pretty sure they got keys and shit, but let's just say it's a power outage or something. At the moment a girl puts the baby in, as soon as she walk off, it's a power outage or something, and we can't find the key. And I don't know. It's just so many. I would rather you deliver the baby to a human being.
It's the way it's situated.
It looks like a safety deposit.
It's like a safety.
You dropped the mail off.
But it's like a safety deposit box almost. But it's like it's
Like you dropped the mail
insulated.
off.
It's
I was gonna
insulated and
ask.
stuff like that. So it's not like, oh, they're in there baking and something like that.
That's
no,
what I just said. Oh,
no, but to that, Ron, they will have things like, you know, backup generators and stuff like that because you're talking about human life. However,
So how long the baby is supposed to be in the box again before
what they said
Too
was
much risk.
that what they say is normally no longer than 3 minutes.
Okay.
Too much risk for me.
But the reason why they have it that way because some people or people in general, when you say, "Hey, I want to give you my baby," even though there's not a level of judgment because people still perceive it as a level of judgment, or it becomes an embarrassment. So if I can do this anonymously without anybody knowing, that helps protect me because making a decision to give up your child, number one, is hard in itself for some people. And so I got to find a way to take the emotional aspect out of it. So me doing it this way, that way I have no additional human contact to draw me into, well, maybe I might not make the best decision. See, you know, because honestly, if you think about it, that's why people would used to just throw kids away in the trash can. No, I just got to get rid of it. I don't want nobody to know. I just got to get rid of it. So that's a way of doing that, but it's safe.
Taking
I mean,
the
I
baby
get
to
it, but that's still wild to me.
taking the baby to the fire station, handing it over to a fireman, I thought was perfectly fine. I thought that was perfectly. They don't know you, you don't know them.
Just good old fashioned.
Good
knock on
old
the door
fashioned.
and run
If
off
it ain't
real
broke,
quick.
don't fix it. That's what.
I wouldn't
And
want
is
to put
this
it in a
place
box.
is this place 24 hour
I just personally
monitored?
wouldn't feel
Yes.
right
It
dropping
is.
it in a box.
Yeah, it is.
Because that's my next thing. Like it has to be
It's
24/7.
not between. Yeah, it's not between
Has to
certain
be.
hours. It is 24-hour monitoring because, like I said, it's attached to a service for these kids.
I mean, I get it, but I don't too much like
Yeah.
it too much. I like the old fashioned fire station shit.
I have a
not
question,
your
and I know it's not on that thing, but so because I watch a lot of the news, and y'all know Florida leads for death of kids being left in vehicles. How how do y'all feel about it? Because for my child, at no point would allow me to leave him in the car without me knowing he wasn't back there. Okay, he gonna make some noises. I try to wrap my head around how is it that you can forget when you have a little person in the back seat?
Well,
It's
I'm not.
I just need to
it's
understand.
not right. It's definitely it's wrong, but we're human.
Right.
And we have those days. And then we have those days where you sow into your head let's just say
be out of
let's just
it.
say you have a routine of picking your kid up at a certain time every day.
Correct.
Let's just say this one day they fuck around and they got to come home early.
Right.
So you riding around with them in the car, you running errands, woo, woo, woo. You get on the phone, you do this, you do this. You get in your head, they fuck around and fall asleep in their back. Being human, let's just say you fuck around and slip your mind that I even got this motherfucker, but in your mind, you saying I gotta go pick them up at 5. But you haven't even remembered that you went and got them at 10. So, I mean, I ain't saying that's
Right, no,
that's
understand.
justification, but that's
because I'm trying to figure.
a scenario where it could happen.
It could happen. No, and I'm just
It
trying to
could happen.
just figure out, like, because I've had it when my son was super little, and I was supposed to, on the way to take him to, well, I don't say super little, school. He was, I want to say he was like in pre-K kindergarten, and I was headed to take him to school. That was routine, and then go to work. Well, I bypassed the school for some reason, and I was starting to drive to work, and then I looked out my rearview mirror, and I'm like, oh shit, my child's still back here, and I turned around.
Boom.
Right. But to that point, even if I would have made it all the way to work, by the time I got my ass out my vehicle and to turn around and close my door, I'm gonna see my child right there.
Yeah, we say that all the time. How many times you don't walk past the remote? I cannot find that motherfucker.
I do it
And
all
then you
Right.
look right
And look right at it.
Like, man, ain't no way it was
I have my whole phone in my hand and
Sometimes
still
your
looking for my phone.
Sometimes your mind will be so going with some other shit.
Right. But
You're
it just
because we're creatures of habit.
Right.
So the minute you get thrown off of your habit,
But if you
fucked
think
up.
about it, when you get out of a car and you go to close your door, like you look, your mind, man. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm gonna say not
because I'm going to give you an example.
I see what you're saying. I'm
It's
just
been
like,
so many
how?
times that I've pulled up to the house, jumped out of my car, and left my book bags in my back seat. Because I just don't see them. Because I was on the phone on the way home.
Okay.
Or I fucked around and got into this YouTube shit I was watching. And then when I jump out the car, and then it's nighttime, I got 10 on my windows. You just don't see it
Gotcha.
sometimes. Sometimes you just don't see it. Not saying that you should never leave your child in the car.
Right.
That is some shit you should never do. But people are human, so sometimes that shit will happen. It happens.
And I'm not saying
And we live in Florida, so I'm pretty sure our rate will be a little higher because they can't stay in that car as long as a kid. Maybe not just saying maybe somewhere else where it's not as hot here or whatever. Just saying.
I know I've literally sat in the car when my dude has gotten out the car to start pumping
Instant
gas.
Instant heat.
Boy, 2 minutes.
Instant
I'm like,
heat.
yeah.
It's like instant in Florida.
Damn.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, okay.
That's a great question though, Brittany. No, but yeah,
You
sometimes.
got to take into account too, like some kids
Human
don't know how
error.
to speak up for themselves.
Human
too.
error.
Like it's just so many things that can
It's
happen.
human error.
Oh, no,
man.
I didn't really understand. Like, for the longest, I mean, my
Now,
son has autism,
Those
so.
parents. Now it was this one case a few years ago. It was this dad left his twins in the car, but he was on some drunk shit. Now I kind of was like, I don't know, bro, cause I don't know you. If get on the drunk shit when they ain't around you, bro. To handle your business first, drop
Right.
them off, then get on your drunk shit or
Yeah.
whatever you gonna do. Like I don't know if I could, but they let him off. They let him off. He ended up getting off. It was
Really?
years ago though. This was years ago. It wasn't even Florida. This was years ago. But that was great, Brittany. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That was
You know what I'm
great.
saying?
That
I
was
do what I
fucking
can,
great.
you know?
So we're gonna shoot straight to a segment of the show that we love. The originator of it, she's not here today. I think her throat hurts. Breathe through the nose is the advice I'm gonna give her.
Hey, it's okay. We
She's
love
gonna
it,
kill
though.
me for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, BB LaRue with QueenTalk.
Hey, hey. So, as always, shout out to Janae. That's my girl. I was looking for my other nigga. I don't know what I did with it. Shout out to Janae. That's my girl.
Yeah, I miss her.
Miss her though. Miss her. But QueenTalk. So let's talk about QueenTalk. So I was thinking today, and I'm not sure if this has been talked about, but it's been on my heart. Let's talk about circles. And I'm really talking about to the ladies, right? Right. Why is it that women, we as women,
Cause you motherfuckers crazy.
we are.
I'm sorry.
We tend to keep ourselves in circles with people that we have nothing in common outside of gossip.
Cause y'all love to gossip.
We
That's
tend
the
to keep
bond.
or we tend to keep ourselves attached to people that we know
It's no good for us.
ain't shit,
Yeah.
and they're gonna stay ain't shit. But that's my girl. I'm a ride for. And I say that to say,
I want to answer that.
There's a couple situations that have come my way with some friends. You know, dealing with people that you shouldn't be dealing because they're not good for you. But I've given all the advice in the world to, and at this point, it's almost to a point where I don't want to hear the shit no more because you're not gonna change nothing. Now I'm not trying to be a bad friend, a bad person, because I'm gonna be there for you because I'm a helpful person. I love to help people, but I also can't put myself in a position to want to be there for you and help if you won't help yourself. And at this point, I'm seeing you deteriorate because of whatever your situation. And you find every way to justify it and make an excuse for it. I mean, we've all played the fool before, but at some point in time, we get too old for that shit.
Yeah.
So it's almost, I'm questioning myself morally, like, will I be a fucked up person if I say, hey, girl, I'm going to be honest with you. We cool, but I can't really rock with you no more because it's too much self-inflicted shit and you're not going to change to stop. You know? But then I also have seen another situation where long-term situations, sometimes we have connections with people because of the longevity, but there's just not substance there. So having another situation where, we have great conversations about surface stuff, but when it's time to have the conversations about the deep things, you can't, because then the other person will be offended, shut down, stuff like that, but have no problem engaging and indulging in all the gossipy shit that you know that they would not be saying to the others, right? So it's just like, okay, do I keep these around because of longevity, or do I just say, let me find a way to slowly back myself away? Understand that I pride myself in being a good person and a good friend, and I'm no better than anybody. But I also have a level of peace in my life that I have found, and I'm not gonna let anybody wreck that peace. But I noticed that a lot of girls and women will stay fucking with others because they can talk about somebody, or it's longevity, but I'm moving into that space where people that I surround myself with now is people that I can grow with because we have things in common.
Yeah. So what's the question?
So I'm sorry.
Brittany go and you got to bring her back.
But I understand.
My thing is this: like, when do you, as a woman, when do you stop and realize you need to evaluate your circle or even yourself?
I think even as a woman, man, chicken, duck, cow, whatever, anytime you're fucking with somebody and you got energy producers and consumers.
Wow.
So anytime you're around someone and they're just consuming, and they're not causing I ain't saying financially they need to do nothing for you, but they don't bring you no word of the day. They don't bring you no peace of mind. You can't go to them and talk to them about that. It's just every time you around them, it's
negative.
Bullshit. That'll take a toll on you. That's a consumer. They're taking away. So those type of people, you need to get away. But women, y'all are emotional. You'll think with y'all heart. Y'all always try to see the good or the best that this person could be, no matter how much. It's almost like y'all pain freaks. No matter how much it hurts you.
You're right.
It's like y'all try to.
You're right.
But it's just you got to let it go once you see that. You just got to sit down one day and be like, damn, I've given so much. Matter of fact, this is what you do. Look in your cash app. If you fuck with them like that and y'all exchange money and shit like that, look in your cash out and it'll tell you how much you sent somebody and how much they sent you.
What if you use PayPal and Venmo?
I mean, whatever you look at. I'm just trying to use whatever you look at.
Or what do we look at? What about Zelle?
Whatever. I don't even think of that. I just think of like how much were you there for me? Like in my moments when I was silent and I didn't even know what to say, like, were you just there? Did you just come smoke a blunt with me? Did you just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
What are your efforts? Because for me, like, I go above and beyond for like anybody that I fuck with. I try to do anything to make you happy. I'm a people pleaser to the fullest. So, like, just doing that, make me happy, you know, as long as I'm seeing you happy. And then, but sometimes I do come to the realization, like, damn, like, I'm real low right now, and I feel like I don't have nobody. Like, where is everyone? I was there for everything, your highs, your lows, like, no matter what, we was riding, and it's like, damn, I feel like I need somebody, and, like, nobody is there. Like, I have that feeling all the time, but then I have to look back, and I just be like, damn, so-and-so did reach out, so, you know, stuff, you know, shit like that. Like,
absolutely.
Were you considering me?
Stop letting whoever this is consume you.
Right.
You're giving them too much, Brittany.
And it's okay to back away, too.
Say no.
Your time.
Just next time they hit you up, say no and see what the reaction is.
Gotcha.
Because you can say yes 1,000 times, and that one no will tell it all.
I like that. Okay, come through, deep shit.
Hey, man, you know, I do what I can do. Nah, for real, but you can. That's how you do it.
But you are never a bad person for putting yourself
and
first.
That's what y'all be fucking yourself up at. Y'all be thinking, y'all be second guessing, like, am I a bad person? Yeah. No, you're not a bad person for blocking bullshit out of your life. That doesn't make you a bad person. Yes, you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings, but that's it's this thing we call life.
Right.
And that shit happens with it. You're gonna get your feelings hurt.
Yep.
Especially if you're a consumer like you say this person is, you know.
Yeah,
they should get their feelings hurt a lot.
And it's two different situations. But at the end of the day, you know, it's one of those.
You gotta put your mouth close to the mic.
Oh my. It's two. You said put my mouth closer, and that's all I heard. You know that's me. But it's two different things. But you're right. No, I've been thinking about that over the past. I was like, you know what? Let me talk about that. That's important. But thank you. Okay, advice.
That was a great Queen Talk,
ladies and gentlemen. That was great.
So we're gonna shoot right over. You want to do it, or you want me to do it?
Woo! Do I gotta tank out? Oh, Jesus!
I could do it. I could tap into my inner tank.
Go ahead, you can tap into it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a part of the show today that we love. It's the craziest part of the show that we got. We call it Tank Thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. So let me tell my inner tank. Talk about what these hoes doing out here.
Hoes, we love hoes.
This is what he would say. So I don't want nobody messing with me or talking shit. So, let me talk like Tank. What I want to know is, why is it the minute you give a nigga a little pussy, you feel like you can control whatever relationship we in? Then we not even in a relationship. You just feel like you can dictate when we become a couple or not. Like how many times?
That's deep.
Like for some girls, it's like you fuck them 3 or 4 times. It's like, nah, we're in a relationship.
I know one girl. Once you fuck her, that's it. We go together real bad.
See, so why is that? That's my question. That is it right there.
Because women have been taught, girls have been taught that pussy is power, and at the end of the day, it's powerful enough that they'll make a nigga do anything. And so therefore, if I give it to you, then boom, like you should be able to submit to whatever the hell that I want. It's a million pussies out here.
It's 9 billion people on the planet.
Right. It's so many. It's pussy.
Put that number.
Right. Pussy. You can get pussy anywhere. And then it's not as special as one I feel would think, and I have one. She's good though. However, pussy is not going. It don't. It's more to bring than just that. Right. Just pussy. Yeah. So if you got bitches, it's like, oh yeah, you mine now. A, she's controlling and she needs to go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
B,
she needs help.
And B, honestly, she puts her pussy too much on a pedestal.
What do you think, DJ? Why some girls, in your opinion, feel like that?
I don't know, because I don't feel like that.
Me neither. That's the thing. Because if you got enough money, you can pay the right price to get some good pussy from anywhere.
Which is true.
This
is true.
It has gone up from $40, but you can get some good pussy in 2024 is more than $40. Inflation is a thing, nigga.
I have to break it down to you again.
Here we go.
Pussy is $40.
No, it's not.
Now,
go ahead. My bad. I'm so sorry.
If I'm a nigga who got millions of dollars and I give a bitch $4,500 for some pussy, that's $40 to me. That is $40 to me.
Okay.
If I'm a nigga working at Burger King, I'm finna get this bitch $40 for that pussy. If I'm a nigga in the warehouse, I might give her $250. Some niggas do between $200 and $400.
So you talking
my
about
pocket,
the equivalent.
That's $40.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
This is what I say.
We need to go up,
because
Queens.
you have to keep the pussy. You'll fuck up the stock market.
No, we gotta go up, Queens. Inflation is a thing, Queens. Okay, know your worth.
Damn, TikTok might get me for that one.
Yeah, you might get got for that one.
I'm sorry. Did I bait you on that one? My bad.
Yeah, you got me.
Shit, it's Tank fault.
I don't know. I feel like mentally it might be something off. For real, they might have some attachment issues or something.
I was just gonna say, do you think they might be possessive? Maybe they can have a possessive.
Yeah, clingy as the fuck.
So is that a red flag? Like you going out on a date with a girl on Monday, and then y'all going out on another date like that Saturday, and then that Saturday she give you some pussy, and then y'all go on another day like maybe Wednesday, she give you a shot of pussy. Okay. So then when y'all go out again that next Sunday, she at the table talking like y'all together.
Well, my question is, what conversations have been had?
Right. I'm about to say that's always my question.
Okay, I'm glad I should have said this I should have said this in the beginning.
Right.
What if he's a guy who's expressed like, hey, I'm not here to date for a relationship right now.
Okay.
That's cool.
If something form, cool, that'll be something we'll discuss.
Right.
So that's not what I'm looking for.
Then, I mean, if we talked about that and then, that was said and we both agreed to that, then that should be cool. I mean, we should just be chilling. We should just be vibing and going with the flow. I mean.
Right. But like you said it's in an earlier segment. Women are emotional. We're emotional creatures, right? However, there's some part, no matter what you said, some people, actions still speak louder than words. And there are some parts of the actions mixed with some of the words that might spin shit. So you have to, I'm a literal person. I say that I'm literal as fuck. Okay, I don't have to be literal.
Not to cut you off, Brittany, but to cut you off. Okay, so let me ask you this. What if, like, in the beginning, as I'm getting to know her, she be like, I like flowers. Just because it's Tuesday type shit. Okay. And then let's just say, like, out of the 3 weeks we've been talking, maybe like twice I brought her some flowers. Is that me giving her mixed signals?
Yes.
Okay, why? That's what I want. Okay.
Right. Because if you are making it clear, like, we're cool, we just chilling, and I want a little piece of ass from time to time.
Right.
You not finna wine and dine and flower somebody who's just a little piece of ass unless you are doing it because you see something else. Now you could be just the type of niggas you like doing shit like that, but most niggas are not gonna do that unless this is a bitch that I'm kind of gonna get serious with. You're not finna do that.
So right. What if
that does leave like some window of damn,
right?
Kind of fuck
like
with me.
Right. If you giving me something outside of us going to go eat, because you gotta eat, right? Going to go eat, we might go catch a movie.
Just dinner and movie, no gifts, no.
No.
Well, I don't know, because as a friend, I'm that friend too, though.
See, that's what I'm saying, because you got some girls that be like, well, damn, we is friends. I mean, damn, I am your friend.
Okay, it's certain gifts that don't say friend.
True.
Certain gifts don't say friend. Now,
so you don't think flowers say friends?
Because some bitches like flowers, man.
I love flowers.
That's what I'm saying.
But
some bitches just like flowers.
But depending on why I'm getting flowers and the type of flowers, because flowers do the type of flowers.
I'm just going in Publix and get this $7.99 thing of flowers, give it to her, like, because I know you like flowers.
At the same time, that's like, oh my God, damn, that's so thoughtful. Even though it's $7.99 flowers,
but you're thinking of me in a way. It's
thinking of me.
Right. It's certain gifts that say, hey, I see you a little bit more than just a friend. Flowers is one of them. I don't care how you slice it. It does. Unless it's like, hey, I'm giving you some flowers. Congratulations on graduating college.
Or your birthday or some shit like that.
Or it's your birthday. Okay, or, you didn't get nothing for Mother's Day. Boom, here's some flowers for you because I want to celebrate you as a mom because it has a purpose.
So what's a gift you could just give a bitch just like a dildo?
Food.
No, but see, the food, like you said, the food comes with us just chilling and going out.
Hey, I was in Five Below. I know your favorite color, purple. I saw this cool ass.
That's like flowers.
Well, right. I saw this cool ass purple blanket. I think you like this shit because you always be cold.
But that's basically saying the same thing.
But if I'm going to Publix. Hey, I was in Publix and I just happened to be in the flower section. I just happened to think about you, so I'm just bringing you some flowers. No, nigga.
Brittany, literally, when I'm in Publix and Winn-Dixie, I walk by the flowers all the time.
Me too. I do too. I love to buy the flowers.
But that's the same as that that blank. So that's what I'm saying.
But then that means
it ain't the gift, it's the thought.
Right. But then there's a part of your consciousness that's
But I also feel like it's
that.
how you present it to that person when you present it
this shit seem to be real civil today.
How you saying it? How you presenting it to
right.
me?
How you presenting it is like, oh, it's a random Tuesday and I was just really thinking about you today, girl. Or you giving it to me, hey, I saw these flowers because that Cuddy last night was great.
So what if I did some shit like, we just got done fucking, I'm at our house chilling or something. Hey, give me your keys and I go fill a card. Ooh. See what I'm saying? It's like, what can a nigga do that don't? Cause see,
you feel my card?
Listen.
Right, you right.
Listen, this my thing.
This might talk about the level of niggas we be dealing with.
Because you want to feel my card, then I might want to make you breakfast in the morning or something.
But see, this my thing. A woman to be like, even though we just
in your t-shirt
fucking and hanging and shit. See what I'm saying? She'll be like, oh, we fucking and hanging or whatever. At some point, she gonna be like, damn, you don't never do nothing. Like, damn, I mean, we cool.
I would be honest.
So when I take the initiative to do the shit.
Conversation to know, okay, are we still staying stagnant?
Correct.
Is there some level of like, okay, we see each other a little different. So
what if I brought the flowers for the first time and was like, hey, I just want to bring you these. I know you like flowers. I'm not trying to throw you no mixed signals. I just thought that, hey, she might like these.
But you said I'm not trying to throw you no mixed signals.
You still gave some other level of communication. So you set you set the expectations of why.
So now she know if this nigga bring me flowers, he let me know that it's just not a mix. It's not a mixed signal. It's just I like
gesture.
It's just a kind gesture.
It's a kind gesture other than dick.
Right, but
because that's the only thing I can think to give her without her thinking like he like me
or a hug. Give her a hug.
Niggas don't do that. So she might think
it's like, hey, I was at Walmart. I know you said something about you was almost out of this face wash. I picked this up for you. Okay, that's cool. You know, it's one of those.
Not the same as flowers.
No, because Ron.
Because I'm about to say, because you said
I guess the thought. It's the thought.
No, but
thing.
it's some. Okay. All right.
I thought about this bitch enough to know about what kind of soap she used. I mean, I'm really
but you already heard her say it.
Y'all could have been in just a regular ass conversation.
So I mean, I'm really paying it. So I mean, I really like this bitch because most of the time
you pay attention.
I don't be hearing what y'all be talking about.
Yeah, right. But you buy
I don't know what y'all be saying.
No, but unless you have a purpose, like I said, it's a congratulatory thing.
I mean, I ain't saying y'all wrong.
Right, it's a congratulatory thing. It's a birthday thing. It's a holiday thing. You just saying I'm finna just give you flowers on some random shit. It's gonna always send signals of, oh, this nigga wants.
So either give her just if I'ma just do something for her,
get us plastic
the
ones.
first time I do it, continue to let her know that, hey, this is not me.
You have right, because if you don't, because again, it's an action. Now, if you came and gave me a potted plant, I'm not gonna think you that. I'm like, all right, cool. You just want me to spruce up my shit a little bit.
But what if this bitch is into herbology like a motherfucker?
That's fine. You just want me to spruce my shit up. Oh, thank you for this basil pot. I appreciate it.
I get it.
I mean, like,
because
everybody in the world know I love Michael Jackson. So even my friends, okay, they buy me little Michael Jackson shit all the time, fucking or not, or shit like that. They buy me Michael Jackson shit all the time. And they be like, damn, thank you. Like,
let me ask you this question.
You a bomb ass friend because you know what the fuck I like. That doesn't necessarily mean
So I'll present the gift with
friendly intentions.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example, Ron. It's a long time ago, so you might want to go back.
I thank y'all.
Don't make it awkward though.
Wait a minute.
Don't make it awkward.
So remember a long time ago when y'all first started this show, y'all was at Janae's house, right? And remember a few times you came over to Jack's house when we was doing Bro Listen over there, right? And there was a couple times I know we all talked about some fruits. You said you like smoothies. You normally would drink a smoothie every morning, blah, 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 blah. And the conversation of dragon fruit came up. And remember when I came to do the podcast at Janae's house, what did I bring with me and gave to you?
Some dragon fruit.
Exactly. And it was random. Now, Ron, why did you think... I know you know why I gave you the dragon fruit.
People like to impress their friends. They like to leave an imprint.
Right.
You were single then?
Huh? Yeah, I was single then.
You want some wee-wee?
I wasn't single. I wasn't single, but I also was the person I was with. I was cheating like a motherfucker.
See what I'm saying?
So
I don't know what that fruit was with.
I was cheating.
I don't know what she had going on with that fruit.
But that was a gesture from me to say, A, I paid attention to you. B, right. I want to get your attention. So C, you can give me some penis.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
So you did want wee-wee?
See?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, back then, of course I did.
That's what you just asked.
Yeah.
That's what I just asked.
Yeah, you did. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. So to the point, right, I wanted that.
So I can't bring nothing?
No, not really.
The point I was trying to make.
Well, no, I don't know, because like I said, I'm that friend. I give as a friend. Because my friends know I just love
my female friends.
But once intercourse once intercourse happens, then what you do?
I don't know.
My male friends,
I be chilling.
unless it's like some platonic male friends, or they're gay. Then I'll pick up something like, my friend Jack, for instance. It's been, hey.
Jack's gay?
No.
I'm just playing.
No, platonic. No, not by long shot. But it's been a couple times. I'll be like, hey, I'm on the way to the house. I'm about to get something to eat. You want something to eat? Something like that. Even I've done the same way. Platonic friends. If I have a gay, I wish I had a gay best friend. Saucy Santana, reach out to me, man. I want to be your friend so bad. But if it's a nigga that I know I want to try to smash, oh yeah, I'm a pet.
But if it's a nigga I'm trying to smash, I'm doing more than just flowers and food. I'm trying to impress this nigga.
I'm not doing right, but I'm gonna impress them.
I'm finna plan us.
But she knew how much I like fruit, and she was trying to snag me.
I am gonna impress you with the things you like.
Really try to get me caught up in that well.
What I do is, because I pay attention to any and everybody, even when people don't think I'm paying attention because I talk so much. I pay attention to everything, and if I'm super interested, I have a very good memory, so I'm gonna take the smallest thing that you wouldn't think that somebody would pay attention to, and that's what I would use to get you.
See what I'm saying? So basically at this point,
but flowers is not the smallest thing, though.
No,
all you can do is just take them on nice dates.
Yeah. Take them on dates.
You gotta be kind of careful with the date.
Yeah, sometimes be like, hey bitch, you gonna get it this time? Like, what we doing? Yeah.
I think y'all.
Well, I don't know, because I just be hanging out with niggas and like.
See, when I want to pull a power move on a nigga, I'll put my card out first.
See.
Oh, but see,
and y'all wonder why we talk about Brittany when she's not around, and we bring her up as examples when we bring her up as examples.
Yeah,
this is why.
When I want something, I know what I need to do to go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to all them YouTube people that say niggas ain't fucking me.
If I want
stay
you,
out my DM.
I'm acting unfazed and unbothered. Like,
niggas
I see you, but I don't see
said that. Niggas was like, man, ain't nobody fucking her.
Yeah, and like I responded back. I was like, I'll see you in my DM later. Don't play with me.
It'd be crazy how niggas be talking shit and then.
Oh, they was talking shit on YouTube. That shit was funny. That was getting their ass back.
DM the shit out of you, girl. That was a great tank talk today, though, man. That was good. Thank y'all. All right, so before we get out of here, I saw a recent video with Chris Brown. Is that new? When he was talking about his altercation with
I didn't see
Rihanna, or was that some shit I stumbled upon that was old?
Mm-hmm. I need to see the video.
I do too.
He basically was in the video. He was saying basically, the night of the incident, he was in a little Ferrari, whatever the fuck they was in.
Right.
Excuse me. He said she wanted to see his phone. He gave her the phone.
Oh my God.
Somebody must have texted him or something like that. She seen it. She went crazy. They got into the fight.
Yeah, the story.
He basically took a lot of accountability for beating her ass. It was basically the opposite. It was the opposite of what Diddy did. It's like he just took full on. I beat the bitch. She got irate. And we got into a fight.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. Rihanna has been known to be an asshole.
I've heard rumors of why he did it.
I feel like she's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she has been
human form.
She has been known to be an asshole, and she's definitely been known to be a true bitch. You can see it in some of her interviews, too. I'm not saying that's a justifiable reason, but...
we don't know what really happened.
We don't know.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because people can't piss you off.
Right.
I don't know why I feel like she threw the first blow, though.
She probably did.
I really feel like she went off.
Did.
She went off the head.
Chris Brown has never come off in altercations that it sounds like he's had. It's kind of been like a reactive thing, and he's never been I'm just gonna just scoot over here and beat this nigga ass. She probably did. I ain't gonna lie.
Not down that. She probably did.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
And again, we don't know how long they've probably been dealing with shit like this. He man, fuck this shit. I'm tired of it.
Didn't he bite or something like that?
No, he gashed her head though. No, I think you're thinking of that was the headbutt with Evelyn Lozada and Cinco. Ocho Cinco.
Headbutted the girl.
Yeah, he headbutted her. You see how his
head by her or some shit like that. I'm trying to remember.
PSA, please. Domestic violence is not the way.
No, it's not.
Walk away.
Now, but question though, in that small ass car.
Just get it. I mean, just sometimes you just got to walk away from the bitch. Don't let it trick you off the street. Sometimes since I've been an adult male, I've never hit a female since I've been an adult male. I've never hit.
Have you shook her though? You ain't shook a bitch. Okay.
I shook a bitch. I shook a bitch.
Okay. I mean, you're not hitting her though.
No,
we don't condone domestic violence at all.
Just go, bro. Just go, bro. We don't condone it. Ladies, don't think he's not past knocking you the fuck out.
No, I just try to please
just stop, because some niggas just can't
knocking you the fuck out.
Yeah, some niggas don't see the line.
I just try to give you a paper cut and you find it when you use some hand sanitizer.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
So,
I wish that you get diarrhea at the top of the bridge in traffic.
So since I'm on the show with two beautiful ladies, I have another lady topic we can talk about before we get out of here. A female came out and tweeted that she hates when a guy asks her about herself.
What does that mean?
So when a guy be like, "Hey, how you doing? Tell me about yourself." She doesn't like that.
Oh.
So my question is, what?
Wait a minute.
Like what?
There's no additional context to this?
What'd you say, twin? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, she wrote, "Nigga, you tell me." Bitch, I don't know.
Wait a minute. What? There any additional context to this?
Tell me about yourself.
That's it? And she don't like it? Oh,
she don't like
she
that.
Gonna either gonna be asexual or alone.
Right. You tell me.
Tell me what, bitch?
That just means she has a hard time opening up about herself, and she just have a aggressive way of.
So how do you approach a female like her?
It sounds like she has pretty girl privilege.
So how do you approach a girl?
That's exactly what it sounds like. Pretty girl privilege.
So how do you approach her? Is it money right off the bat?
How do you approach her?
It might be.
No, how do you approach her?
I don't know.
You leave that bitch right there sitting in DM unread and continue to go about your day.
One thing,
because that means you can't have a conversation.
Because if they really want you, they're gonna swing back around. No matter how long it takes, they're gonna swing back around.
Right.
Damn, but you can't ask a bitch about herself now.
You should be able to.
You should be able to. I'm not saying it's okay.
That's no. You tell me about yourself.
Because sometimes I'm at work and I be having a bad day and I do take it out on my customers and they be trying to genuinely ask how I am. So by the time I get to the next window, I have to check myself and be like, you know what? I'm so sorry. That was fucked up. And but see, that's me though. Like I have like self-awareness to know that I was just being a little rude and I had no reason to even be rude to you.
But it don't even sound like it. It don't even sound like. He said she hates it, so it seems like this is a pattern for her. Sounds like pretty girl privilege, and it sounds like leave that hoe right where she at. Sound like a bitch that will get off on her looks, which is fine.
Because if she wanted to be bothered, she would have.
Right. If you wanted to be bothered, then bitch, you would answer the question. So she probably
just somebody like just truly not interested.
Because it's when you thinking about trying to talk to somebody, whether it's for friendship, relationship, whatever the case may be, you're gonna start some type of dialogue. You gonna, hey, tell me about yourself. It's an interview.
But see,
so when you go to a job, do you not, when an interview starts, I'll do a lot of interviews, do you not, tell me about yourself?
That's when she's in a position she has to open up about herself. People on the streets, you have an option in life. You can and you.
So just say I'm not interested. Just say I'm not interested.
Right, I'm about to say that doesn't make it right. You do have there is a certain way, decency and order to go about things. But you have an option. I'm not interested.
She sounds like she has pretty girl privilege, number one, and she sounds like she's combative as fuck. I wouldn't want to deal with somebody like that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, why would you want somebody in your inner circle?
First question, and this is what you come off with.
Take that as a red flag. Yeah, take it as a sign.
Okay, I gotta talk about this one last thing because I gotta get clips about this before we go. What is that, twin? Oh, we got about 5-6 minutes, y'all. Okay. So, does everybody here know who Pauly Shore is?
Yes.
Pauly Shore. From
Totally did.
Cowabunga.
Yeah. From House Party.
Yes.
You know what we're talking about?
Yes.
The white dude from House Party.
He was in Class Act.
Class Act.
Yeah, he was in Class Act. He played the voice of the.
This story is crazy. So, Pauly Shore had sex with a transgender person who had a man-made vagina. He said he's not going back to regular vagina.
Oh.
Wow.
Is there something we should know?
He said,
why is you not coming back to regular vagina?
He said he went up in it and it did something and it made some little noise and it.
But you know,
why we not going back to regular vagina?
But you know, with man-made vagina, you know, when that type of vagina, they can only make it so deep. Number one, and number two, they can't get wet on their own. They still have to use like lubricants and stuff like that. I've watched something about this. I don't know why. I don't even know how to do it.
Brittany, you ain't gotta tell everybody you're a freak without telling everybody you're a freak. You ain't gotta do that.
I love documentaries of all types of shit.
Yeah, blame it on the fascination of documentaries.
So apparently he must have been able to make it as wet as he wanted to be because he was able to. You got to use lube. They can't lube themselves. Like you just can't. And number two, like that means his penis must not be super big because they can't make it that deep. They really can't. So it's only so much penis you can take. I think the most they can take is like 6 inches or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah. So that means so it must have fit
so
his
the
penis like a
average
glove.
man-made vagina can typically take about 6 inches.
About 6 inches, yeah. Yeah, it really can't take a whole lot of
this show
penis.
was super civil the whole time. This
Well,
the
I'm
KyngTalk
on
I
the
know.
show, and you know we're gonna eventually talk about sex. So like, what are we talking about?
Always.
So Pauly Shore has made it official that he stamped and approved man-made vagina.
Man-made.
Wow.
A man-made vagina. Well,
ladies,
but you know,
that's all I just
all it is.
I just report the
They take the dick,
I
they
just
split
report
it
this
down,
shit.
and then they fold it. But a penis is pretty much a pussy that's in a penile form. It's in a shaft form. Right. So it's got all the same nerve endings and stuff. And again, I watch a lot of documentaries. I don't know why I remember this shit, but it is so. So that's how they do it. They do. Mm-hmm. And they can make it as pretty as they like. Just like a woman can, if they decide they want to get a penis, they'll just take their clit and make it as big, make it big and shit. And you can pick your size.
You ready? So
I
me
know
and
if I was
Twin are
man,
super
I have
uncomfortable.
a huge penis.
I think
if I was
Brittany
man.
number 2 if you want to get her the fuck out of here. She's number 2. Yeah, she's muted. All right, so I want to give a shout out to our sponsors over there at Show Off Cuts, 533 McDuff Avenue South, Jacksonville, Florida.
Shout out.
My City Radio.
Can you turn me
This
back
for
on
my
now,
truck
Twin?
driver niggas,
Thank
my
you.
niggas in the warehouse with that earpiece. Fuck that
Fuck
supervisor.
that supervisor.
Still, that's what I'm talking about, man. Make sure y'all get over there to all the social medias, IG, KyngTalk Podcast _ TikTok, KyngTalk Media, man. Appreciate y'all for coming. And Twin, we out of here, bro. Well, we'll be back my city, but you two, we out of here.
Bread. I'm chasing him. My man, I'm chasing him. Get my shooter 25 and show it to your mama, girl. Get my shooter 25 and spin a minute. Had to get from around them niggas, one moving trill, I'm chasing him. I came in and fucked the game, nobody playing.